What is up, Raidernation? It's your boy Samori back at it again with another video. Now, before we do get started, if this is the very first time you come across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. Now, let's get started with some quick Nation news. I do got to give the Raiders a bit of a shout out for bringing back a real ooze. The team has officially signed defensive tackle Kyle Peko to the practice squad.
I'm not fucking leaving!
And a corresponding move, the team has also released defensive tackle Tyler Lancaster and linebacker Tate Davis from the IR with injury settlements. The Raiders have also brought back veteran wide receiver Keelan Cole and offensive lineman Alex Bars to the practice squad.
I'm not fucking leaving!
The fact that we have a solid veteran wide receiver on our practice squad right now just goes to show you guys how much depth that we have at that position, which really has me excited because I'm like, yo, if anything was to happen to any of these other wide receivers, you know, knock on wood, we got ourselves a solid wide receiver that could step in and just help contribute to this offense. There was also reports going around that Cole also visited with the Eagles, Colts, and the Texans, but I felt like he, you know, came across his senses and said, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a real ass team. So he came right back over here to Las Vegas to be with the Raiders, even if it was on the practice squad. Also, according to my guy Raider Scout, the Raiders have hosted linebacker Jamie Collins for a visit today. Collins is 33 years old, appeared in 12 games with 4 starts for the Lions and Patriots, recording 30 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, an interception, 3 pass breakups, 2 sacks, and 3 quarterback hits. Ironically, this is another former Patriots player that could be rejoining Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler. But I wanted to ask you guys, Raider Nation, do you feel like the Raiders should add Jamie Collins to this linebacker core? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And lastly, the Raiders have released linebacker Zach Van Valkenburg. I don't know how you say it, but that's how I'm going to say it. He's not a part of the practice squad anymore. Now, speaking of the practice squad, okay, this has nothing to do with the practice squad. Before I get started with this video, I did want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of this video. The GOAT, Charles Woodson and Woodson Bourbon Whiskey. The football season is finally upon us, and if you're looking for some liquid gold to sip on during game days, then don't worry. Be happy because the ooze got you. Head over to woodsonwhiskey.com to find a store near you or have it shipped directly to your door. Woodson Bourbon Whiskey. If it isn't your game day whiskey, it is now.
And you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
So there has been a lot of talk about getting a deal done with our star tight end, Darren Waller. And it seems like we might be getting closer to it actually happening. As you guys already know, Waller recently left Clutch Sports to sign with new agent Drew Rosenhaus.
I just felt like it was the best decision for me at the time. I appreciate Clutch. They did a lot of good things for me. I'm not going to stand up here and act like they didn't do anything. They did a lot of good things for me, but just at this moment in time, I felt like it was good for me to go in a different direction. I have faith in my representation, and whether it goes one way or it doesn't, I'll be playing football, so let it happen how it does.
And even though he stated that he will be playing in this week's game with or without a contract, according to Vinny B, seems like we might be getting that contract extension sooner than later. He tweeted out today, senses the Raiders and Darren Waller could be close to punching a new deal over the goal line as early as the end of the week. Jordan Schultz also confirmed this news, saying that Darren Waller and the Raiders extension talks are seriously heating up, per source. The Pro Bowl tight end hired Drew Rosenhaus to handle the negotiations. Make no mistake, Las Vegas wants to take care of him with guaranteed money, and both sides are motivated to get it done soon. Now, this comes as no surprise for many people, considering that Clutch Sports might have been the main reason it took this long for him to get an extension in the first place. But it is a good sign towards locking in another offensive talent for this Raiders team. Waller does still have 2 years left on his 4-year, $29.8 million contract extension that he signed in 2019, with $13.8 million remaining for the next 2 seasons, which will rank him 17th highest paid tight end in the league today. And for the talent and the fact that he's considered to be a top 3 tight end in the NFL today, he is definitely being underpaid, which is why many believe that he deserves to get a contract extension even with 2 years remaining on his current contract. There has been many reports that he could be getting somewhere around $16 million per year, resetting the market, making him the highest paid tight end in the league today. And with the breaking news that Dawson Knox has recently signed a new contract extension worth $53.6 million with $31 million in guarantees, I expect Waller to get more when his extension is announced later on this week. Now, if you were to look back at Waller's Waller's 4-year career with the Raiders, when playing a full season, he has been able to easily surpass 1,000 yards receiving, both in 2019 and 2020. Last year, he obviously dealt with injuries, only playing in 11 games. But the main thing Waller lacked in his game with the Raiders was getting touchdowns, especially in the red zone.
A lot of times in the past couple years where I felt like I didn't have there wasn't like a clear defined attack in the red zone or like a plan for me specifically. I felt like it was just kind of like, what the fuck am I doing sometimes? But now I kind of feel like that's something that's in place with Josh and developing just off of this offseason alone.
In 2019, even with 90 receptions, 1,145 yards, he only had 3 touchdowns. Now, in 2020, I would say that was definitely his best year. He had 9 touchdowns, but I felt like he could have had a little bit more. And then you look at last season, he only had 2. I know he dealt with a lot of injuries, but I know there was a lot of teams out there that were really game scripting for Darren Waller in the red zone, which is why I feel like Hunter Renfrow did so well in the red zone last season. Clearly, you would think that a tight end with Waller's skill set would dominate more in the red zone, but you can also blame that on play calling.
Yeah, like for me, like there's no reason why my big ass shouldn't be,
Oh yeah, bro. I'm
dominating in the red zone at all times,
Now, with a new regime and an offense that has, talent at multiple positions, I can definitely see Darren Waller having a breakout season this year. And he's definitely going to have a lot of opportunities out there to have one-on-one matchups, which is really music to our ears, because we know for a fact, if you have Darren Waller one-on-one with any linebacker out there, any slot cornerback out there, he's winning that matchup 9 times out of 10. And barring any injuries out there, knock on wood, having guys like Devontae Adams on the outside and even Hunter Renfrow in the slot really is going to open up a lot of opportunities for Darren Waller. And that's the main reason why I feel like Darren Waller is going to have a breakout season this year. And that's why I feel like there should be no excuse, no reason why Darren Waller can't have that breakout season this year. But with that said, Raider Nation, what are your thoughts? Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys feel like Darren Waller will have a breakout season this year, even better than he did in 2020? And if you guys do believe me, what is your stat prediction for Darren Waller's 2022 season? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. We are on the road to 40,000 subscribers, so help and oost out. And also, Raider Nation, it is game week. We are finally getting ready for the regular season, and Raiders football is finally back this Sunday in LA. And speaking of LA, if you guys are going to be in the LA area this week for the game and you're looking for something to do the night before, me and my Usos, the Us Nation, we will be throwing together an LA Raider Nation kickoff party the night before at the Savoy Club in Inglewood. This event is absolutely free, so make sure you RSVP your spot because space is limited. And also, if you guys do end up RSVPing a spot, then you will be entered into a raffle that we will be doing the night of, giving away 2 free tickets to the LA Chargers versus LA Raiders, or Las Vegas Raiders game going on the next day. So you guys definitely don't want to miss out on that. We got a lot going on for this party, from a DJ to a live band, also having Second to None out there performing. We even got my guys from Woods and Whiskey, Black Sunday, and even One Nation also going to be in the building. So if you guys trying to get some merch, especially that Us Nation merch, then come on over to the LA Raider Nation kickoff party. The RSVP link will be down in the pinned comment section below. With that said, until the next video, Raider Nation, this is your boy Samoa Raider, and your boy is
Started off in Oakland, now we here. Thought that we was done, we just hit another gear. Look, started off in Oakland, now we here. Hey, pull up with the nation in the silver black gear. Look, 4 games straight, we in the playoffs. Shout out to the Chargers fans, y'all enjoy the layoff.